such devices to schools are restricted. So that would also come with the changes in the school
what's
curriculum.
happening is many of the schools are already into it. I mean, I know a few schools that have looked at, having the curriculum in computers. As an example, if a child misses class for whatever reason, because he is sick or what, he still can, have access to what was done in the class through the internet. Right, so teachers would be able to, mark papers or follow up on homework, etc., through the internet. So things are happening, though we are not that backward. Things are happening. There are pilot projects going on in many schools. So what's interesting is that these devices, there are devices which are scaled down versions of it called book readers, where you can have a reader plus, limited functionality. So even it's safer to give to a student where, going to the internet is limited or controlled such that it cannot be misused. And such devices are cheaper in price. So that it can be, afforded by almost everybody. And that's what we are also looking at, trying to bring a decent price reader into the market. And we need to wait a few more months because we need to get the critical mass in readers, in Sri Lankan digital books. And then we would have the right volume to actually go for a book reader. I mean, if you look at Amazon, you will see that Amazon has their own book readers, and with the basic functionality of reading books. So there is where sharing also, you can share book readers among people. But think of, today my son carries a bag full of textbooks to school, right? Tomorrow he only needs to carry a book reader. And it changes. And as Harsha says, the power of it is that all books can be current. They don't have to be older versions. There need not be errors. Errors can be corrected on the fly. The power is very, very different.
So it really puts, it gives a complete new look and outlook to books in general. I mean, those back in the day, even some of us today, think of books as just what is there on the shelf, but it's evolved as well. As you said, that you can add animations to it. I mean, you can also research on it. You don't really need to have a book and a dictionary. You have a book and a dictionary together on your smart device. So it's actually
and you can have annotations on it. You can highlight, right? You can put your own notes. Right, so there's so much you can do which which are not possible with printed books. So this is why I say e-books or digital books is the future.
Yeah,
right?
It definitely is the future. And thank you very much, Mr. Dhamendra Ratnayaka, Chief Executive of Etisalat, and Mr. Harsha Purasinghe, CEO of Microimage, for coming here and sharing your thoughts, and also about creating awareness about this e-book store. The first of its kind in Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for joining us today. So I'm guessing if you are a book lover, this would have been a very interesting morning show for you. And if you have any thoughts, if you're a conventional book lover, how would you view this e-book store? You can talk to us, you can give us your comments. We have a Facebook page, Good Morning Sri Lanka. You can log on to that and share your thoughts with us. So this is the next step for books. You might agree with it, you might not. You might be a conventional reader who's ready to change, or you might just never change from the bookshelf that you've always had, and going to a bookstore and buying books and sitting and reading a book page by page. But you might be someone who would be ready to accept a smart device and buy books online for cheaper, and also have various aspects to reading with the new technology. So when we come back, we'll be talking to you more about not books, but a different topic, World Environment Day, and the aspects of recycling in another part of the world. So stay with us. An interesting story there, and a study by the Asian Development Bank revealed that 95% of waste products dumped on landfills can be reused and recycled. So in lieu of World Environment Day, recycling and the importance of recycling does hit home, where you can take all the garbage you have and just recycle it and use it again without harming the environment. Now also, we saw yesterday some very beautiful, if not stunning, visuals coming out of England because of obviously the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. We'll be talking about that in a little bit later. But now I'm just going to talk to you about some fake luxury goods, and that is the subject of our next story. Some of France's finest firms from the luxury brands industry, including Chanel, Dior and Louis Vuitton, launched publicity campaigns to combat global counterfeiting. Let's take a look at these images, which might make you rethink about buying fake goods. Well, I did say earlier on that there were some beautiful and stunning pictures coming out from England this past couple of days. We saw Queen Elizabeth on a beautiful flotilla ride on the River Thames, and yesterday we saw some beautiful images of a musical show that was held outside the Buckingham Palace, and all of this in lieu of Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Now, there have been several documentaries that have been created by the royal family in lieu of Queen Elizabeth's Jubilee celebrations, and here is one such documentary. Well, Prince William, how can you not have a good start to the day without seeing a lovely image of Prince William, the royal heartthrob, commenting on how his grandmother celebrated her Jubilee, the Diamond Jubilee celebration of Queen Elizabeth II. Well, on that note, we actually have to wrap up the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as I said earlier on when we were talking about the e-books, so if you do have any comments about this new revolution in reading and in books, you can always write to us. We're on Facebook. Just check us out at Good Morning Sri Lanka, MTV Sports. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.